Crypto is just a weird conglomeration, a buffet of different religions, different communities, different cults, and these zealots all come together around their particular coin. So like the Bitcoin maxis are there, and the Ethereum guys, and Cardano, and all these different, and even the meme coins have their own little coins. So what happens is people buy into a particular project or coin, and they get financially tied to it, and they get emotionally and personally tied to it. So when someone comes along, some cowboy starts talking trash about a particular coin, they come at me like wild lions. Like, believe me, I know this. Like, you could see the last reviews that I've done on these different projects, even these small coin projects, they came at me like with a fury, and I was like, what is going on here? I didn't know this. If people would react this way, and it makes sense. If you drop the value of their coin, you drop the value of their bags, and you drop the value of their personal livelihood, I guess. I don't know. But there is no such community that is greater, crazier, like more, just wild. Like, I just think they're just so wild than the Dogecoin community. And in this video, we're talking about how a bunch of Dogecoin holders grabbed a hold of their project, their own community, and they make their own Doge chain. They made their own chain, okay? So in this video, we're going to be talking about Doge chain and what the heck is actually going on here. If you're new to this channel, my name is Aaron. I'm on a journey to my next Bitcoin while helping you to your next Bitcoin. I'm not your financial advisor. This is not like some paid promotion. This is a paid review, so they are paying me, but I'm going to review this thing with my honest opinions. And but I have no idea if this is a scam. I have no idea if this is a rug pull. So please exercise extreme caution and know that I am coming at this from my point of view. But you, of course, have your own own points of view. Anyway, I want to show you the just the sheer adoption of Dogecoin right now. Okay, Chipotle has adopted it. Now accepts payments in Bitcoin and Dogecoin. It's kind of wild because it's like, I'm gonna go order a rice bowl with chicken, half pork, and pay it in Dogecoin. I'm not gonna spend my Bitcoin, but I'm gonna definitely spend my Dogecoin. And so this is just like a wild time. And so what they're doing is they're creating their own Doge chain, and they're using Polygon Edge to do that. It's basically setting them up, bootstrapping them together their own chain where it boosts all the benefits of Polygon, like fast transfers, low gas fees. It's compatible. The relationship with Ethereum is that it can communicate directly with Polygon and Ethereum, but does not rely on them to be up and running. So that's very fascinating. It took me a little bit of research to just try to get that out. But yeah, it's an EVM machine, Ethereum virtual machine. And so what they're doing is they're creating their own chain, and here's why, right? It says right on the top, Dogechain for NFTs, games, and DeFi. Meet Dogecoin. So right now, Dogecoin, all you do is you buy the coin and you hope and you pray and you wish that this thing would go up, right? And just the other day, I heard a granny talking to their son or their grandson about, we're thinking about buying some Dogecoin. And so this community is huge. It's massive. The widespread news is good. I mean, you got Elon Musk, you got Ice Cube, you got all these people really just pushing out Dogecoin. And that, although that is a concern for some, for some, that is a major benefit for others, for most really, because Elon has been very, very kind to Dogecoin in the past, just sending it soaring up to like highs of 70 cents with that SNL skit a few months ago. But now we have their own community building out this chain, and the reason why is that you can't build out NFTs, games, or DeFi on the current Dogecoin, so they have to create their own Doge chain. And so to do that, they're using, that layer one. They're making a layer one solution for this. Now, one of the problems that I have with Dogecoin is on their Discord, they asked the question, "Hey, can I be a miner? Can I be a validator? Can I be a miner for Dogechain?" And they said no. They have selected specific people, specific computers or systems to do that, which I thought that was very strange. To me, that's not decentralized anymore. That has a level of centrality, but I wish I knew who was behind this so that I could basically ask them. To me, there's no people here. There's no it's not a docs team. I couldn't find any people on their team. The Discord is pretty responsive, but there was no docs team. So it was a little bit disturbing, and I should make probably because of in light of recent events in the cowboy community, like this is a big problem for me. I want to see a docs team. I want to see teams that are very responsive. In their Discord is actually pretty responsive, but I don't see a lot of people. I don't see any doxing from the team there, which is a problem. The other question or problem that I have here is that they're building it off the premise that you can see here things to do on Doge, such as NFT, DeFi, and ecosystem. It kind of sets up a false problem where Dogecoin enthusiasts and holders can't participate in NFTs, DeFi, or or games, or even Doge-related games. When I see a whole bunch of Doge-related games on even Binance Smart Chain or Ethereum, like people are coming out with Dogecoin stuff just on that chain. It just would be on a different. It would just be on the Doge chain. So I'm a bit curious on how that works out. These raise a lot more questions for me. Like, right, if you're a Dogecoin holder, would it make sense? Are you that committed to the community that you want to operate off a Doge chain rather than Doge, or rather than like Ethereum? Is that something that you want to do? I'd want to hear your comments in the comment section below. Is that something like Dogecoin holders, and I hold a small bag, especially with Elon purchasing and picking up Twitter, and I believe that it's going to happen. It's going to go through. It might not, but this is what I just believe. And when it happens and when it goes through, the possibility of him incorporating Dogecoin into Twitter, it seems to me very high. So I want to hold my small bag of Doge. And so I don't have a lot of money in it, but I have a bag sizable enough to be like, oh, wow, this thing went to the moon. This is great. And so that's just a question. So the major arcing question is, how does Doge Chain complement Dogecoin? And they have it on their frequently asked questions. Doge Chain provides utility to Dogecoin, the first meme cryptocurrency. Dogecoin is a proof of work blockchain that serves as a single purpose as an online payment platform. Consequently, users of Dogecoin can either hold it or pay for goods and services online. As it currently stands, Dogecoin cannot be used in DeFi ecosystems or to generate passive yields to its users. And so that's what I'm thinking here. It's like, is it important enough for you to go to Doge Chain to use your Dogecoin and generate yield that way, or can you just do that with stablecoins on another network? Right? That's the ultimate question. And so I'm a little concerned with that, because there's another thing that's pretty concerning to me, and it's this. As much as Elon is an asset to Dogecoin and has a long track record, just recently, June 1st, a couple days ago, he's starting to fight with the founders of Dogecoin, right? My kids wrote better code, Elon Musk, on Dogecoin's founder's idea to fix Twitter's spam bots. Dogecoin co-founder called Musk a grifter and said he sells a vision in hopes that he can one day deliver what he's promising, but he doesn't know that. So Elon's like now turning on Dogecoin founders, because Dogecoin founders, Jackson Palmer, just called him a grifter. So to me, I'm not sure what this does. It puts it at the whim of like one individual person, which is centralized, which is something I don't like. So I got a list of pros and cons here, right? Cons. Let's start with the cons. One, it's Elon, and that's actually a pro. Elon is a pro and a con. Like, you have no idea what this guy is going to do. He's kind of crazy. That's the first con. Second con, it's not directly lined up with Dogecoin, but it complements it in a way that allows them to access to games and DeFi and NFT. But is that enough? Is that enough to make someone jump over? And three, I think it's very, very early. The amount of people who are on Twitter for Dogecoin is 6,200 people. So the community of Doge Chain is not that big, but the community of Dogecoin is humongous. So we're judging on the ability to see if Doge Chain can take from the Dogecoin community. Like, we can't one for one say, oh, Doge Chain, it's automatically gonna, be the same thing as the Dogecoin community. It's not the same thing. We're thinking about, if we're investing, you're investing in the ability for Doge Chain to pull that market share from Dogecoin. That's what we're looking at. And is that, to me, I'm not sure. To me, that's a big question mark, right? Now, for the pros, one, again, Elon, two, the community. They have a big pool of community to pull from. They don't have to generate this on their own. They could pull from that community if they so can. And three, that maybe these NFTs and these DeFi and all this stuff, maybe they could pull some developers over and they could make a really good bustling community. I don't know. This is just a review. As you can tell, this was definitely not a shill, but this is just a review of what my honest questions, concerns, and pros and cons. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Dogechain, is it something you're buying? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.